back to Love in the Mist. Today I'm going to share what I learned from my science page and I'm going to talk about mammals. So mammal, which is class Mammalia, is any member of the group of vertebrate animals in which the young are nourished with milk from special mammary glands of the mother. In addition to these characteristic milk glands, mammals are distinguished by several other unique features. Hair is a typical mammalian feature, although in many whales it has disappeared except in the fetal stage. The mammalian lower jaw is hinged directly to the skull instead of through a separate bone. The squadrate, as in all over other vertebrates, and a chain of three tiny bones transmits sound waves across the middle ear. A muscular diaphragm separates the heart and the lungs from the abdominal cavity. Only the left aortic arch persists. In birds, the right aortic arch persists. In reptiles, amphibians, and fishes, both arches are retained. Mature red blood cells, erythrocytes, in all mammals lack a nucleus. All other vertebrates have nucleated red blood cells. Except for the monostream, which means an egg-laying order of mammals comprising the Anchinus and the dark-billed platypus, all mammals are viviparous, which means they bear live young. In the placental mammals, which have a placenta to facilitate nutrient and waste exchange between the mother and the developing fetus, the young are carried within the mother's womb and reaching a relatively advanced stage of development before birth. Yeah, in the marsupials, kangaroo, opossums, and wallabies, the newborns are incompletely developed at birth and continue to develop outside the womb, attaching themselves to the female's body in the area of her mammary glands. Some marsupials have a pouch-like structure for foal, the marsupium, that shelters the suckling young. The class Mammalia is worldwide in distribution. It has been said that mammals have a wider distribution and are more adaptable than any other single class of animals, with the exception of certain less complex forms such as arachnid and insects. And this versatility in exploiting Earth is attributed in large part to the ability of mammals to regulate their body temperatures and internal environment both in excessive heat and aridity and in severe cold. So, talk about diversity. The evolution of class Mammalia has produced tremendous diversity in form and habit. Living kinds range in size from a bat weighing less than a gram and tiny shrews weighing but a few grams to the largest mammal that has ever lived. The blue whale's weight reaches a length of more than 30 meters and a weight of 180 metric tons, like nearly 200 short US tons. And every major habitat has been exploited by mammals that swim, fly, run, burrow, glide, or climb. There are more than 5,500 species of living mammals arranged in about 125 families and as many as 27 to 29 others familial and ordinal groupings sometimes vary among the authority. The rodents are the most numerous of existing mammals in both number of species and number of individuals. and are one of the most diverse of living uh, lineages. In contrast, the order Tubulidentata is represented by a single living species, the aardvark, the Oranoptera elephants and their kin, and the Perissodactyla like horse, rhinoceroses and their kin are examples of order in which far greater diversity occurred in the late Paleogene and Neogene periods. Well, the greatest present-day diversity is seen in continental tropical region, although members of the class Mammalia live on, like all major land masses. Mammal can also be found on many oceanic islands, which are principally, but by no means exclusively, inhabited by bats. There's a lot of countries that have so many kinds of mammals, the placental mammals that reach Australia, rodents and bats evidently did so by islands hopping long after the adaptive radiation of mammals isolated early on. And in contrast, North America and Eurasia, the Palearctic are separate landmasses but have closely related faunas as the result of having been connected several times during the Pleistocene epoch. And earlier across the Bering Strait, their faunas frequently are thought of as representing not two distinct units but one related to such a degree that a single name, Holarctic, is applied to it. Thanks you guys so much for watching and I see you in the next video. Bye.